Today's shooting test is going to be on my Crosman Black Diamond. It's a single shot CO2 powered 177 caliber BB and pellet rifle. I purchased this used off of eBay, and I've done a few modifications to this gun, which I'll go over after the shooting test. Again, it houses one CO2 cartridge. There's the piercing knob there. I have a center point 4x32 scope on it. There's the bolt cocking lever, reservoir for the BBs. This is similar just to a lot of older Crosman pump air rifles, except this one is CO2 powered, which is pretty cool. The only problem is that sometimes you forget that once you move your clip here, load your pellet, you're ready to go pump it, but then you realize, oh, I don't have to. You just pull the trigger. So it's pretty nice. Again, it uses these standard Crosman 5-shot clips. And that's pretty much about it. The velocity states that it's up to 600 feet per second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fire 3 shots across the crony. Since I've done some modifications to this, which I'll talk about, and then I'll do the 5 shots at 25 yards and talk a little bit about the work that I did to this rifle. So first up is the crony test. And for both the crony test and the accuracy test, I'll be using these Winchester round-nosed 177 caliber pellets. And unfortunately, I don't recall what the weight of these are. So again, I'll be firing 5 shots at 25 yards. There's the target. And we'll see what that looks like afterwards. So there's my 5 shots on this somewhat breezy day. And I have 2, 3, 4. I don't know what happened with that one. That wasn't even me. But that's it. It's 5 shots at 25 yards. So to go over this rifle, as you saw by the groups, it's nowhere near a tack driver. But what it is, it's an excellent rifle, and I mean excellent if the weather's decent enough. Training rifle for someone, for a little kid or someone who you're trying to get into shooting. Because all they have to do is load the clip, work the bolt, and press the trigger. There's no pumping involved, so you're not losing out on any fun, any time, or putting in any extra effort. So that's what it's great for. You know, it is an excellent plinker. You know, if you just want to go out and have fun, again, weather permitting. You don't want to fire a shot, pump 10 times, fire a shot. You don't have to worry about that. You just, again, load your clip, cycle a bolt, press the trigger. And it has that, you know, that old Crosman look and feel to it. But I've done a few things to this rifle since I bought it secondhand. And that was, the rifle was resealed. I did some trigger work on it. So the pull is not as long as it used to be. So if you watch me pull this trigger, now to fire that shot, it used to come pretty much back here. So I cut that trigger down, that pull down a lot. Of course, again, I resealed it because the seal was basically gone. And the other issue I had was the bolt. You know, it was used, so this little springy portion of the bolt, when you fire it, it would actually come back. So what I did was basically cut a spring and put a spring in between there. So you actually have to push it in, and when I slide it forward, you'll actually see and hear it lock. So when it fires, you know, it has spring tension against here, so where it stays locked. And the last thing I did to it was, for me to uncock this bolt, I actually have to push it in and then slide it back. And this will be very difficult to get on camera. But the little bolt pellet pusher, I over-inked that because there was a excessive amount of CO2 coming back when you fire it. But it's not doing that now. So anyway, that's the Crosman 782 Black Diamond. Again, not a tack driver, but as a plinker in decent temperatures, it's excellent for that. You know, killing cans, balloons, eggs, you know, whatever. Not pest control, but it's excellent for that. Again, you don't have to pump it. You just cycle the bolt, pull the trigger, and that's it.